When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive. To breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. I must not take it for granted. Yet I cannot be content to stay where I am. I must continue to step up, hold myself, and push forward with courage.
So the goals I have for this week, I have an interview tomorrow for a graduate recruitment consultant job. It's like a sales job, but you're trying to get people on board to jobs. I'm not too sure if that's something of interest for me, but the interview tomorrow would be great experience. I am obviously a little bit nervous about it, like most people would be for a job interview, which is another reason why I should do it, because I'd be doing it despite being nervous. But also I'm going there because it's an opportunity, and it's an opportunity for me to understand more about the role, understand more about their company and the people there. It's just an opportunity. I'll keep an open mind. And then I've got the goal to apply for 30 jobs this week. 30 jobs that I'm interested in. I don't think that sounds like a lot when I say it, but it can be quite a lot. And I also just want to be positive and grateful. It's a privilege that I get to go to an interview tomorrow. It's a privilege that I'm here today. I'm alive. It's beautiful weather. I got to go for a little walk. I went to the gym, I worked out, pushed myself, getting stronger, which is good. Grateful that I'm gonna have food on the table. I'm grateful for my bedroom. I'm grateful for all the things that I have and the opportunities that I'm able to get by just going online and applying for jobs. I mean, 100 years ago, it wouldn't be that easy. Well, I don't know what it would be like 100 years ago, but you wouldn't be able to go on a graduate job site and apply for jobs. And I don't think you could just go to university. I don't think as many people went then. So I'm really lucky. I'm really, really lucky and grateful to be where I am right now. I've just applied for 7 graduate jobs. It's honestly taken me ages to put all of the details in. Applied for quite a range of things, mostly engineering things, but some finance things, because you never know. I am feeling the nerves a little bit more for tomorrow, the interview. But what's the worst thing that happens? My mind goes blank and I take a couple seconds more. Maybe I don't give the best answers. And so what? You know, nothing happens. I walk away with an experience and maybe a little bit more confident and maybe a better idea of things I should say or want to say in the interviews. Who knows, maybe I go there and I really like it and I get the job and suddenly I have a full-time job. That would be really good. I just did the interview and you know what, I think it went really well. I went in and then I had to do a little test on a laptop that was set up for me. And then I had an interview with 2 guys and they were really, really nice. And then I gave really good answers at the interview. I calmed myself down. I think I spoke really well. Sometimes I took a little breather to think, but that's good. I think that shows confidence. And I asked them a lot of questions. It did feel like an interview where it wasn't just like, oh, am I right for the role? It's like, is the role right for me at the same time? We'll see how it goes, but overall, that's really good interview experience. I feel a lot more confident about doing interviews now, and I was nervous for nothing. So yeah, I'm really glad I went, and I need to get some lunch now, and there's only one place on my mind.
Today, I once again proved my fear and anxiety wrong. I can step up in the face of fear and hold myself and push forward with courage. Despite it all going on inside, I never give up. And for that, I'm impressed with myself. But I also don't expect less. There's something about autumn. There's the onset of colder weather, more darkness, but it brings about a sense of coziness and beauty. Hot chocolate, pumpkins, warm jumpers, but it's also a reminder of change. The trees turn orange and yellow and let go of what they don't need. They accept their season of life, trusting that they'll come back stronger in the spring. I guess I should think the same way. I am where I am, and to be honest, it's pretty good. So I've just got an email that I've got an interview next week for an engineering job. That's exciting, and it's for a job that I would really like to do, and I'd be happy to relocate to that area. I've got to kind of calm down a little bit and not get too excited because I don't want to be disappointed. I should be excited once I get an offer, but this is exciting because I haven't got this far with an engineering job before. Today, I escaped anxiety. Or no, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. I'm such a big overthinker and always have been. I've learnt this many times. I just really need to ingrain it into my head and remember it in the moments where it matters. But action is king. I've just got an interview because I applied for jobs and I did the interviews, the one-way ones, and I did the assessments. I didn't get that interview from overthinking what if I don't get a job, or how many jobs should I apply for. No amount of overthinking helps. It just doesn't help. If there's action to be done and you know it will help, then you just got to get on with it. And I'm saying that to myself. Action is king. Action is king. So it's the end of Friday and I still have only applied for 7 jobs. For the last couple of hours, I've just been doing tests and I've still got more to go. So I'm kind of thinking the goal of applying for 30 jobs is quite arbitrary and pointless. It doesn't really represent the most efficient or productive task at hand. So I'm going to scrap that goal and I'm just going to focus on doing the tests, and then if I've done all the tests, then I'll move on to keep applying for jobs. But then I also need to prepare for the interview next week. I'm not really too sure on what questions they might ask. I was quite prepared for the sales ones. This interview is really important for me, but regardless of how it goes, I know I'll be okay. I'm still blessed and there'll be more opportunities to come. So it's not a win on this one. But overall, I've had a really good week. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. I've got a lot of blessings in my life and I'm really appreciative of them. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.